Have you ever felt like a small boat adrift in the vast ocean of social connections, yearning to be anchored in the hearts and minds of those around you? In today's whirlwind of digital noise, where countless voices vie for attention, it's easy to feel lost, unnoticed, or undervalued. But what if there's a timeless philosophy to guide you, helping you become not just another face in the crowd, but someone who truly matters? Welcome to a journey where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Today, we're exploring how to make yourself a priority in others' lives, not through manipulation, but through the authentic principles of Stoicism. Join me as we discover how to shine as a beacon in the sea of relationships, becoming seen, valued, and cherished. If you're ready to unlock these insights, subscribe, like, share this with your circle, and stay tuned until the end. Every moment could transform your relationships. In our quest for significance within the complex web of social relationships, we often face a disheartening imbalance. We value others more than they seem to value us. This sense of being undervalued can spark a deeper exploration of self-worth. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rich with wisdom, offers a guiding light. Rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, Stoicism emphasizes an internal locus of control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This reflects the Stoic belief that true worth comes from within, not from external validation. Our value doesn't hinge on others' perceptions, but on our own self-awareness and resilience. Seneca reinforced this, stating, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." This highlights the importance of knowing our values and goals, which is the first step to being valued by others. Epictetus further emphasized focusing on what's within our control, our responses, attitudes, and actions, while letting go of concern for others' opinions. This detachment from external validation is liberating, fostering a self-worth independent of how others see us. Stoicism's focus on inner value aligns with modern psychology, as Carl Jung noted, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Living authentically, in harmony with our virtues, unlocks true happiness and worth. To strengthen our significance in others' lives, we draw on Stoicism and philosophical wisdom for practical, sincere strategies, not manipulative tactics, but authentic approaches to building meaningful relationships. At Stoicism's core is the principle of controlling what's within our power. Epictetus taught, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." In relationships, this means focusing on our actions, reactions, and the authenticity of our interactions, enhancing our presence and making it more likely for others to value us. Marcus Aurelius emphasized authenticity, advising, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This speaks to the heart of high-value relationships, being genuine, kind, and true to our principles in every interaction. By embodying the virtues we admire, we naturally attract those who value these qualities, laying the foundation for meaningful, lasting relationships. Seneca's teachings on the brevity of life remind us to live in harmony with our nature. He wrote, "Life, if well lived, is long enough." This emphasizes being fully present in our interactions, making every moment count. By bringing sincerity and attention to our relationships, we show others they matter, fostering mutual appreciation and deeper bonds. This Stoic approach aligns with broader philosophical ideas. Aristotle's concept of eudaimonia, or flourishing, is achieved through virtuous actions that define a life well lived. In relationships, this means engaging in honest, respectful, and mutually enriching interactions. By embodying the virtues we admire, we naturally attract those who value these qualities, laying the foundation for meaningful, lasting relationships. Seneca's teachings on the brevity of life remind us to live in harmony with our nature. He wrote, "Life, if well lived, is long enough." This emphasizes being fully present in our interactions, making every moment count. By bringing sincerity and attention to our relationships, we show others they matter, fostering mutual appreciation and deeper bonds. This Stoic approach aligns with broader philosophical ideas. Aristotle's concept of eudaimonia, or flourishing, is achieved through virtuous actions that define a life well lived. In relationships, this means engaging in honest, respectful, and mutually enriching interactions. By striving for personal excellence in how we treat others, we build relationships that enhance our well-being and fulfillment. Carl Jung's insights further illuminate this path. He described individuation as the process of becoming self-aware, noting, "The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed." This encourages us to approach relationships as whole, self-aware individuals, fostering connections that transform and enrich both parties. Stoicism, rooted in the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, offers profound guidance on self-worth and relationships. The saying, "Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are," reflects Stoic encouragement to examine our social dynamics, particularly how our self-value shapes our interactions. Marcus Aurelius emphasized self-reflection, stating, "The value of a man is measured by the value he places on himself." This underscores that our self-worth should stem from our own understanding of our contributions, not others' perceptions. Seneca advocated for balance between social connection and independence, advising, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." This suggests choosing relationships that uplift and foster mutual growth, rather than ones where we feel undervalued. Epictetus reinforced this by teaching that while we can't control others' priorities, we can control our responses. He said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This empowers us to value ourselves regardless of others' actions. Western philosophy and psychology echo these ideas. Aristotle's golden mean highlights the virtue of balancing self-value with respect for others. Jung's focus on individuation underscores how self-awareness leads to healthier relationships. Practical actions. To become more valued in relationships, Stoicism offers a dignified approach centered on managing our presence and availability, guided by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Marcus Aurelius stressed the importance of valuing our time, a resource within our control in a world shaped by external forces. By thoughtfully managing our availability, we signal our worth, increasing our value in others' eyes. Aurelius championed purposeful action, encouraging conscious choices about when and how to engage. Seneca echoed this, urging selectivity with our time and company. He wrote, "True happiness is to be free from the yoke of our own desires and to find peace." This includes resisting the need for constant validation. By occasionally stepping back, we allow others to appreciate our presence more deeply, enhancing our relationships. Epictetus emphasized focusing on what we can control, stating, "Only the educated are free." In relationships, this education involves managing our time and attention. By asserting our self-respect through controlled availability, we earn greater respect from others. These Stoic principles, supported by Western philosophy and psychology, provide a roadmap to building authentic, valued connections. Aristotle's golden mean and social balance. Aristotle's concept of the golden mean advocates for balance in all aspects of life. In social interactions, this translates to finding a middle ground between being overly available and completely inaccessible. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist, emphasized individuation, the process of understanding and integrating personal needs and boundaries. This self-awareness fosters healthier interactions where one's presence is valued. Practically, to be more valued by others, manage availability wisely. This isn't about manipulation or aloofness, but about respecting personal worth and encouraging others to do the same. By occasionally allowing space for others to miss us, we cultivate a dynamic where our presence is cherished. This approach isn't about controlling relationships, but about making wise, dignified choices. Step 5. Cultivating patience. In Stoic philosophy, patience is an art form, essential for thriving amid life's challenges. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus offer timeless insights. Aurelius viewed patience as an inner fortress, shielding peace from external chaos. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength, he wrote. Patience in this sense is not passive waiting, but a resilient mindset that endures adversity. Seneca saw it as a deliberate pause, a way to maintain dignity under pressure. The greatest remedy for anger is delay, he advised, highlighting patience as an active choice to reflect rather than react impulsively. Epictetus, focusing on the dichotomy of control, taught that while external events are beyond us, our reactions are not. Patience embodies this control, a serene assertion of self-mastery. No man is free who is not master of himself, he declared. From a broader perspective, patience aligns with Aristotle's golden mean, a balance between inaction and impulsiveness. Jung's individuation complements this, as self-awareness enhances emotional regulation. In modern terms, patience means embracing the present without craving instant outcomes. This composure exudes confidence and stability, making one more appealing to others. Step 6. Prioritizing self. Stoicism views self-prioritization as essential for a balanced life, a principle echoed in Western philosophy and psychology. Marcus Aurelius emphasized self-respect. If you do not respect yourself, no one else will. Valuing personal needs communicates their importance, setting a standard for how others treat us. Seneca advocated self-care, noting, "We are not given a short life, but we make it so by squandering it." Saying no preserves energy and fosters a fulfilling life. Epictetus reinforced this through the concept of control. It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Choosing to prioritize oneself reflects mastery over personal choices. Jung's individuation aligns here, as understanding oneself as distinct from the collective strengthens identity and commands respect. Aristotle's golden mean supports this balance. Prioritizing self isn't selfishness, but a virtuous midpoint between neglect and excess. By valuing ourselves, we inspire others to follow suit, enhancing mental well-being and relationships. Step 7. Managing resources wisely. Seneca, a Stoic luminary, offered profound insights on using resources thoughtfully, a concept vital in both ancient and modern contexts. In his essay, On the Shortness of Life, he wrote, "It is not that life is brief, but that we waste much of it." His teachings emphasize not just efficiency, but making meaningful, conscious choices to live with purpose. Wise management of personal resources, energy, attention, and commitments ensures a life of quality, enriching relationships and endeavors. Self-prioritization and wise resource management. Self-prioritization, Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized control over actions and choices, teaching, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." This principle is central to self-prioritization. By choosing to focus on personal needs, we actively respond to others' demands, maintaining authority over our lives. Carl Jung's concept of individuation aligns with this Stoic practice. Jung stressed understanding oneself as distinct from the collective, a process advanced by prioritizing personal needs. This fosters a stronger, defined identity that earns respect from others. Aristotle's golden mean, the virtuous balance between extremes, further supports self-prioritization. Virtue lies in balancing personal needs with those of others. Saying no is not selfish, but a practice of sustaining this equilibrium. Applying these Stoic and philosophical principles reveals that prioritizing oneself is essential for earning value and respect. It establishes a standard for how others treat us, demonstrating that we cherish our energy and efforts, inspiring others to do the same. This self-respect enhances mental, emotional, and social well-being, strengthening personal and professional relationships. Step 7. Managing resources. Wisely, Seneca, a Stoic luminary, offered profound insights on the thoughtful allocation of personal resources, a concept resonant in both ancient wisdom and modern thought. His perspective transcends mere efficiency, focusing on a life of purpose and conscious choices. In his essay on the shortness of life, Seneca wrote, "Life is not brief. We make it so by wasting much of it. It is long enough and ample for great achievements if well invested." This encapsulates the Stoic view that resources once squandered are irretrievable. Seneca urges selectivity in how we allocate our presence and energy, treating them as precious and finite. This principle aligns with Aristotle's emphasis on pursuing activities that enrich the soul. Aristotle's concept of eudaimonia, or flourishing, is achieved by investing energy in meaningful endeavors. By managing resources purposefully, we cultivate a life of quality, enhancing relationships and personal growth.